driver here, and welcome to my hometown track of Sebring. Just gonna make sure that I got all my bits and bobs working. See here. I am looking at to make sure my chat window is working correctly, and then we're here. Sure, I am on target here, and then get on. So today, a solo effort. The lovely soul is taking the day off. She's doing really well. She's going to race Sebring tomorrow. And nothing wrong with an off day. So, kind of have a free race here. I've decided drive the Aston Martin today. So let me make sure that the stream is good. Okay, so the stream is decent. We got most of, if not all of OBS working right. So we are in the Aston. So this week, BMW, Merc, especially the Mustang, those have been three cars. Have been very, very popular. And, oh, sideways. Oh my. Sideways. So I am very sideways. So let's do the V8. Anyway, we'll tweak that afterwards. We got it here, and that's what matters. That's all that matters. So, since we got a free week, so to speak, time to drive the Aston a little bit, gain some data, and go about things. Get some racing. So, very busy time at the house. We had a lovely Halloween party last night at the house. So, I'm going to be driving all 3 hours today, so it's going to be a good workout. And fighting a little bit of soreness right here. That might be the beginning of arthritis. So, I'm going to go ahead and step away a moment, get stretched, get ready to go. Take some ibuprofen, and I'll be right back. Yeah, it's I've been having a lot of OBS problems lately. So I've been trying to get this a little bit better. So let me do let's do that. Okay, it's a little less squished. So we've had to rebuild all the stuff in OBS. Andy, I did get your message. Let me check the schedule. I would like to do it. So, however, Mark's livery is not rendering. For some reason. So let me see.
Assume you're driving the Aston?
Yes, I am. I decided not to be a sheep.
Also, hello, sir.
And hello. I am trying to get a livery applied, and I'm not having the greatest of times with it. Because I tried to do the, the white out one.
Yeah.
And it doesn't. It's just pure white. And I've already emptied the folder out. Okay, so it's not doing the blue one either. Let me get in the car. And see if it actually renders. So almost 800 teams already signed up. We got 5 minutes left.
Is it far?
Yeah. But I made a conscious decision today, knowing that I had, in essence, a free race. And I decided I'm going to drive a long wheelbase car that is not the Merc, the Beamer, or the Mustang, because that's been the 3 popular cars. Alright, let's see if that rendered. Yeah, I think Trading Paints may be acting up again. Let's close that out.
To be fair, when is Trading Paints not acting up?
Yeah, it's kind of the thing. So what I tried to do is apply the approved color of William, and that did not work. All right. Okay. So it does look like So Nathan, I just sent you a DM on the down low there.
Yep.
So. So, Aston Martin. So the gentleman with me, he's been racing this car in the World GT.
Mm-hmm.
So we are definitely developing this car. It is a very nice car to drive. A very interesting car because this is one of the high rig specials of iRacing. So much so I had to take a whole degree of wing off just because of the aero.
Oh, damn.
Because when the fuel comes out, it raises it to what's going to be the preferred level.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a glance at some other sets, and I can tell you this set is lower than what's being published. That is for sure. Okay, looks like the okay, so the split calculator has just done it, but this is going to be a very interesting race. We're doing 03s, no kind of low 03s on full tank. So, tested Porsche. It struggles around here now with the new tire model. The last part of the circuit, right, when you go through Le Mans and then Gondomar and then Sunset,
Yeah.
the car is bouncing a lot. But we now know why. And it's the wheelbase. Porsche wheelbase is 2,500 mil. The Aston is 200 mil longer. Mustang is about 200 mil longer. The BMW is just over 200 mil longer, so it handles the bumps better. And since we are not sheep, we're going to drive a long wheelbase car that is not the top 3 choices that have been going around this week.
What have been the top 3 choices this week?
Mercedes, Mustang, BMW.
Ah.
Okay, so the good news is we're 33rd and a split of 59. I am rather happy about that. So let's see if we're the only Merc, or correction, Aston in here. Okay, so 007 is in an Aston. Okay, we're in an Aston. Okay, car 36 is in an Aston. Car 34. So there's a few Astons in here. I'm very happy about that. We are not going to qualify because I am expecting outright carnage. People are going to treat this as a sprint race. So, Nathan, how are you doing, man? What's new with you?
I'm good, sir. I'm actually just doing a bit of Assetto Corsa.
The new Evo or something else?
Oh, like old school Assetto Corsa.
Oh, version 1. Yeah, right now, folks, Team Purple's Rob, we think, is still flying home to Australia.
He will be, yes.
So he came over to the United Kingdom for a work trip. So we caught up with him. So yeah, quite a few Porsches in the field. Really surprised by that. How snappy this car is around here. So I will say I like the power steering option they put in the car. Okay, let's see if I can get the chat working here. I'm not seeing it. There's that. Oh, there it is. Yes, I am, Mark. We are doing the thing.
That is plugged in. I can test this out properly. Yes.
I am definitely doing this solo today. So, lovely Solstice decided to take the day off and give herself a break. I know she's been coming up to grips with the track here. I don't think she has driven this track very much. So this is not an easy surface to wrap your head around. So let's see if, okay, that is visible. Let's put it there. Yeah, I decided to run the Aston today. The only thing I'm having issues with is I think it's trading paints. And there's Soul in the chat. Thank you. So Soul is doing really, really well in her division. Scoring mega points. So she'll be giving this a go tomorrow around Sebring. But yes, I've decided to run the Aston. I wanted to run a long wheelbase car, and we do not do sheep at full tilt. First of all, hello, Carol. Second of all, I've been trying to get this to resolve. There's something in the resolution that I've been struggling to wrap my head around. Let me try this. So OBS took a giant poop last week. And so ever since we've been struggling. Oh, no. Let's do that one. Okay. Mark, that's a good call out. I had not considered that, and you're right. Okay, so let's do that. We've got a minute left. So just trying to make sure everything is squared away.
Okay, bud, green flag, next time by. Line up on the left side.
The estimated SOF is 1,800.
7. Pit road is closed.
It's competitive out there. Head down, stay sharp.
55th. I am basically dead last. So I'm going to go ahead and set up my stop now. Thank you, Andy.
Good luck, sir.
Thank you, Nathan. So the strategy here is going to be really straightforward. And that is just chill out, be happy. This is
5
not
cars
a
left to grid.
bad car around here. Not for an endurance race. We know the Mustangs are going to be pretty good here. We know the Beamers are going to be pretty good here. The Merc may be considered the dark horse car. But we're doing the Aston here.
Catch the 5 car.
To
Catch the 40 car. Catch the 4 car. Catch the 37
get some more
car.
data
Catch the
as we are
26
developing
car. Catch the
this car
263 car. Catch the 29 car.
for
Catch the
next
28
season.
car. Catch the
This
32 car. Catch
is
the
definitely
11 car.
a
Catch the
GT3 we're going to
61
want
car.
to
Catch
race for
the 8
Daytona
car. Catch the
and for
24 car.
Sebring.
Catch the 38 car. Catch the 444 car. Catch the 35 car. Catch the 7 car.
Okay, Jim, I'm going to catch up all those cars by turn 1. So this is where we're just going to have to avoid the carnage. A lot of these drivers are driving with heavy cars. So we get 2 starting from pit lane. So we're basically the back row here. So another gyro special here. Can I get to the front in terms of strategy and pace?
Catch the 20 car. Catch the 35 car. Catch
And
the 7 car.
94, that is Mark Kent's number here, so do the best we can for Mark. Mark is one of our livery makers. He is in the chat right now.
Good luck, everybody.
Catch the 7 car.
And here at Sebring, you actually do not want to warm the tires because of the wear. But you definitely want to warm the brakes.
Catch the 7 car.
And I know already that this car, the first lap, very understeered. And we have our subject matter expert
Catch the
for
7
the Aston,
car.
Nathan, is in this channel. So,
Ready?
nice and relaxed.
Pace car's in. Green, green, green.
Here we go. See how cold the tires are. It's going to be a race of patience. Sebring is one of those tracks where if you start chasing the car,
Slow car ahead. Car stopped ahead. Go left.
bad things start happening.
Car stopped on the left.
This is also a race of very high attrition.
Left side. Clear on the left.
There's an incident ahead.
Got a slow car on the right. Go left.
If you notice, my tires still under pressure. So I'm having to drive cautiously. So I'm trying to think about indistinct. That's going to be the key. The rears have just warmed up. And I have taken a Scotia wing out of this car. Just drive it carefully.
Left side. Clear on the left. Slow car ahead. Go to the top.
There's an incident ahead.
There's a good off track to take there.
Left side. Stay on the right. Clear on the left.
Just being sensible right now. Long race. Ferrari's not bad around here. If you can keep the fronts under you. So, we're already up 8 spots. The start. It's playing the attrition game here.
Left side. Clear on the left.
We're already starting to gain time on the cars ahead. That's why I did not fight the car in front of me here. It's more important to work together. Ahmed is being silly. The thing is, he is in the Ferrari, which is a slightly better car in the short run. I set this car up back half of the stint.
The car in P1 just set the fastest lap.
0.519. Clear the right.
And Ahmet just got taken out. Karma. Just being very patient.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Back.
So we've made a very careful start.
Nice, nice.
So from 55th, we're up 11. Just trying to keep the car under me. So I have set this up, folks, for the back half of the stint.
Go to the top. Right side. Clear the right. Right side. They said you cut the course. Stay on the left. Clear the right.
I don't mind that, folks. I have a clean car. And that Ferrari, not here, the blue and white one has no splitter. So, and that's already flashing his lights at me. Now the thing about this race, folks, is there is likely a 3-stopper. You just hit the wall.
Left side.
You're gaining on the car in front. The gap is
1.7
seconds.
Clear on the left. You got wheel
Yep.
damage.
Okay, wheel's fine. That's why I wanted to keep clean car. Yeah, he hit the wall. Yeah, that's why I'm ignoring him.
Right side. Clear the right.
Hey, Ahmet, you do that again, I'm going to turn right down on your nose. You're 45th. Get on with it.
There's an incident ahead.
We'll see if he understands English. I know we got to fight. There's 2 hours and 49. What do we do? The car behind me being very smart,
Left side.
using the pick.
Clear on the left.
I'm going to counter pick it.
Left side. Stay on the right. Clear on the left.
Mm-hmm.
Right side. Stay on the left. Stay on the left.
Make it hard for this guy.
Clear the right.
So we already know we got dive bombers. That's the only way the cars can pass.
1.275.
And now Ahmed is flashing his lights at me again. So we gotta run your race. Let's run your race. We're only half a second off really on the average. Bruno's in the
That
lane.
car's a lap down.
That's a spot.
Right side. Stay on the left. Clear the right.
Now I'm going to leave Ahmed that problem. That ain't Ricardo's got a little bit of pace. If I can tell you right now, it's going to be a 3-stopper.
There's an incident ahead.
Car stopped on the left. Go to the top.
Keep missing the upshift. In that corner. Collier.
The car in P1 just set the fastest lap.
0.448.
So I'm met now, stuck, which makes me happy. I was about to say you'd be easily 5.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Car stopped on the left. You got a slow car on the left. Got a slow car on the right. Go left.
Come on, Andreas, let's work together, buddy. There is the first Porsche beached. Andreas is defending like crazy. He doesn't need to. Oh yeah, Carol, you see why I'm taking the patient approach of keeping the fronts under me.
Car stopped on the left. Slow car ahead. Left side. Stay on the right. Clear on the left.
There's an incident behind.
Yeah, it's another more.
Right side. Stay on the left. Clear the right.
It's okay though. We're going forward. As I catch up with the next three here. Tires are going to become really important in the next 20 minutes. The way that the surface is feeling. We're in like 20 minutes. So I definitely want to watch my incidents. I'm already at 6. And all 6 of them were avoidance.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
So first impressions of this car is an endurance car. I like the front end on this, very nice. Has good feel in the mid corner. Has a nice squat in the back. Now do that at pit stop. It's a little too hard for me. It's just out of reach, so I'm going to focus on the driving. See, the pace has slowed down a little bit. If you've used your tires up a little bit, yeah, think I got it done.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
The vet around here was not all that bad. So now that some of the fuel's burnt off the wing, it's coming up. Fuel, the downforce starting to kick in just a little bit.
P1 just hit the fastest lap.
0.44.
This tells me I got the wing change was correct. Gives me a little bit more speed down the straight.
Gentlemen,
Oh,
Amir,
Amir.
how are you doing after yesterday's events?
Hanging in there, man.
Hmm.
It's been kind of that type of month in October.
Yeah.
So I can tell you, Dimitri's lifting a lot.
He's
How are
in
you,
the
Amir?
vet, so I can.
I've been better. Lost my uncle on Monday.
My condolences.
That wasn't great. And annoyed myself that I'm not further along in certain things. But there we go.
I
These
actually
are the
grasp
best.
that. I've been in that situation with a couple things.
Right side.
Oh, you're streaming.
Yeah, I'm streaming.
Stay
I
on the left.
didn't mean to share
No.
personal news on your stream. I do
Nope,
apologize.
nope. We're friends. That's what we do. Friends do this.
Mhm.
The car in P1 just hit the fastest lap.
0.342.
I can relate to the whole, why do I think I'm not where I'm supposed to be? And
Oh, are you in the Aston?
yes, I am.
He is.
Oh, fine
Yeah.
choice of car.
The lovely soul decided to take the day off. She's doing so well in the division. And I also know she was trying to get some laps in around here. She was struggling a little bit with the Porsche. She was testing the Corvette. She was testing the Beamer. And so she, I think she's going to spend a little bit more practice, race tomorrow.
There's a new
And,
connect behind.
I think that is the right decision. She wasn't comfortable. And you should never, ever do anything when you're not comfortable. Always ask yourself, why do I feel this way?
Yeah, I did my first race yesterday, but I did it as a spectator.
Ah, How did
in
it
the
go?
GR86. I got second.
Very nice.
I mean, I joined the lowest split, given that I'm at 800 and something IR. So I figured that's where iRacing would pop me. And boy, you can tell there's 500 IR drivers in there. Because some of the maneuvers.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. It's all fun.
Left side.
Oh,
Stay on the right. Clear on the left.
I keep missing the upshift on first gear. Because it's so tall, I get lured into it.
Left side.
This back marker
Stay on the right.
is doing back marker things.
Stay on the right. Clear on the left.
Come on, let him go. I know I'm quicker than Dimitri. He's in a vet that is going to chew up some tires. Closing down on Sebastian. This is where using a back marker can help you. I know this guy's a little quicker than me.
That car is a lap down.
We've gained yet another spot. Dimitri's having issues getting off of the corner. So he's having the Corvette issue around here. You have to set the car up stiff enough to handle the bounce, soft enough to get off the corner. The Vet just does not do that well. You have to take a decision, stick with it. Most of the Vet runners go soft. So that means fast corners are a problem. Speaking of the lovely Soul, I would not be surprised to see her in a BMW tomorrow. All right. Now we got the overrun.
Left side. Stay on the right. Clear on the left.
Okay. Dimitri, very smart racer there. That tells me I can race around him. So he backed out early. He didn't chase me.
No.
There's the corner.
So if you were in the vet and you had your car set up the way Dimitri had, what changes could you make in car, if any?
You can't because of the nature of the vet.
Yeah.
So,
But
the way that the vet geometry is, it's not a pogo stick like Porsche. Okay?
mhm.
But it has to be sprung stiff. Because if you go too soft, like when I say sprung too soft, you want that for slow corners. Okay? Sebring has a lot of slow corners. But the issue are the fast ones. So you're stuck with the vet in kind of a no man's land in terms of setup. Now, when I've ran it here before, I ran it stiff. But when I ran it stiff, I also had to lower the wing because my corner speed stunk. So it is very much a compromised car around here.
So would somewhere like Le Mans be better suited for the Corvette, given its long straights and whatnot?
Yeah, the Vet's not terrible at Le Mans.
Fox is left of the session.
This Aston mid-corner, delightful. I understand why Nathan's driving this and is happy with it.
Yep.
Because this is better mid-corner than Mustang, folks. Especially when you take a little wing out of it. Like I did. Most of the paid setups were running 12 or 13. They were running maxi wing. I'm running 11. Because as the fuel burns off, the ride height goes up, which means I get my downforce back to me. And it did help me in the straight line. So we're up to 32nd, so we're not very far from the points. Right now, we're only losing 5. This is... Yeah, the other thing I did too is Gunther wanted this at 6 ABS, I lowered it. So we're just at 34 minutes in the race. Meanwhile, Dimitri's starting to drop away. And we're slowly getting up to Sebastian. And that's why I let Chisholm go. So. So we got Nathan and Amir in here in the FTVM Discord. Hopefully they hear me. I just heard a weird pop in my headset.
Yeah, we can hear you perfect.
But it was my ear.
That might have been me. I've been eating.
Yeah, I think it's my ear that was like clearing out, you know, because of the cold.
Nah. I muted myself because I was eating my dinner.
Ah.
So I didn't want. I'm pretty sure your stream wouldn't have appreciated hearing me eat in stereo.
much. Yep.
For those who are interested, it was fries and chicken fajitas.
Ah, very nice.
Nice. Toasted sandwiches.
Oh, was it ham and cheese toasty? Because we know Will will ask.
It was a ham and cheese toasty.
Yeah, Will's been on the chicken and bacon.
He's been on the
Yeah,
spicy stuff.
Yeah.
yeah.
Will. Bless him. He's a good lad.
He's
So
a
what
good
did I
sausage.
have for a change? So I had a sausage, egg, and cheese toasty for breakfast.
The leader just did a
Ooh.
0.76.
Sausage, egg, and cheese.
And had that with an iced coffee.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of coffee, I may have bought a few coffee things today.
There you go.
Nice.
So I bought a kettle that you can set the temperature to, and a V60 filter kit.
Nice.
I am losing pace here. Why am I losing pace? Oh.
Probably because I opened my mouth. I'll shut up and let you get on.
No, my traction control somehow went up to 8.
Oh,
It should be
Look at the
5.
tub.
I think I inadvertently tweaked it.
do you have it set to where the thumb wheels are in between
Well,
the?
it's in the lower right, so I think I went over and did the refresh because the cart has started sliding really bad.
Ooh, Tassimo. Fairly. Yeah, Andy, I tried Nespresso. I don't know. I like to make my own coffee. I like grinding the beans. I like the whole theatre of it all. I am a coffee snob. I will admit it.
And also the smell of a freshly ground bean cannot be understated.
Oh, don't. I haven't got any decaf beans, otherwise I'd go and make a coffee right now.
I haven't
feel
had
instant
any coffee
decaf,
today.
What? Are you feeling all right, mate?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I'm having just a hint of understeer now, so I think the tires are starting to show just a little bit of issues. Keep in mind, folks, this is the first time I've raced this car in earnest. And what I'm saying is, the person I had gotten chased down to 6 seconds is now raced away from me. Dimitri has raced up to me. The Corvette is not as good as this car. Trust me on that one. It's not as good. That's a 3.3, so I'm consistent on pace. Oh, good catch. I yeeted that just a little bit, folks. Counter steered it quickly. What benefited me is that was a left corner, not a right one. I had done that here, probably spinning.
You're gaining on the car in front. The gap is 6.4 seconds.
Jacek just had an off here.
I'm watching a video of a video game, and your man just goes off on a random tangent of talking about TV shows and why executive offices are called C-suites.
Ah,
Oh no.
Because he didn't
This is a
understand why they were called C-suite. It's just like CEO,
This is a
CFO,
family-friendly
CAO,
stream.
CTO.
chief of something. Well, right now, if you're a senior executive, you're very concerned about your job because AI can actually do that job reasonably well. So 4 stops,
The car in
folks,
front of you pitting.
is 45 minutes. That car that stopped is a little early. They can get home from here. Just going to have a slightly longer stint somewhere. So that moves us up the 30th. I will say, I can tell this car is a little more aero sensitive than the Mustang.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because you know how the rear is kind of just that neutral, confident. Here, it has just enough dancing around. It's a very nice feeling. It's not working the front tires very hard. I'm only at 1.82 on the left front. Threshold is 195. So,
It's not November 5th, but they've got fireworks going crazy over here.
There's Halloween yesterday, so the fireworks go mental over here, though.
Well, I call it Happy Reformation Day.
Lap of the session.
yeah, that is a 2027. So that's my fastest lap ever around here in the Aston.
Nicely played, sir.
And one of my fastest ever in a front engine car. Assuming it's just front engine, I don't know if it's mid or not. Chat will tell
Aston,
me.
it is.
Yep.
For rear-wheel drive, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah. Like any good GT3 car.
Mm-hmm.
And we're catching up to Sebastian Jacek.
So, a friend of mine had an Aston Martin Vantage V8.
Oh,
And he said, "Oh, do you want to come for a spin?" I went, "Well, yes, I do." And I thought he was just literally going to drive it from one car park to another. But we went the scenic route. I won't say the exact speed we were doing via the scenic route. Well, he was doing, but it was north of 140 miles an hour, and I'm pretty certain I'll never go that fast in a road car ever again.
no. Unless you're in Germany.
Well, I don't think my Polo will do that, but okay.
Oh,
Yeah, Phil, when Phil picked me up from the tube, he's like, "Hey, you want to drive? I've seen you drive." And I went, "Nah, I'll let you drive."
Oh, excuse me. Yeah.
So,
Oh, they've started building the Qiddiya Formula One circuit in Saudi Arabia.
oh.
Oh. The 70-meter high elevated turn one.
Go to the
How
top.
much of a runoff are they going to have for that? for when Max inevitably sends it up the inside.
Mm-hmm. Valid question.
They
I
have
just-
not thought this through. They really haven't.
I
Because you
just opened up.
you can't use a catch netting.
Nope.
He's
It's
going
at
to
the end
turn
of
an F1 car into a fucking space missile.
Mm-hmm.
Runway.
Well,
Yeah,
especially
correct,
if
Runway.
someone runs over the rear wheel, you know.
Mm. Oh yeah, I
But
mean,
just-
Yeah, Mark,
that's
you're
what
not
killed
wrong.
Dan Weldon.
It's runway. It's not.
Yeah. But that's what killed Dan Weldon, right? He hit the
Yep.
fence post at Texas in the cockpit.
Yep.
And the Halo will do a certain amount, but
Yep. It was Las
it can't
Vegas.
stop everything. Yeah.
Yeah, he
Vegas.
hit it in Las Vegas, which was worse.
Yeah. I remember the race.
Not
Speaking-
Texas.
Yeah, it was
Oh, Vegas, sorry. Yeah.
Speaking
Yeah, because it was
remembrance.
sorry, go on.
Greg Moore is passing
Yeah,
celebrated recently. Now,
That
there
was
was
a
a guy
horrific
that
accident.
if he would have lived, I think he would have won multiple kart championships.
Oh, easily. I still remember that accident, and I still get
Frightening.
chills.
Frightening. Yeah, I mean, he had signed that contract with Penske. He was going to race alongside Jill DeFerrin the next year. Which would have been a fantastic lineup.
And I mean, Gilles de Ferran's, well, he was a legend as well.
This car is really good in sunset. Really good in sunset.
The leader just did a 0.949.
You can tell who's been racing around here because you're seeing 2-minute .9. Now, the thing about the Aston is it does suck up fuel. It's 106 liters. Full tank.
She thirsty.
A little thirsty. So Porsche is 100. So it carries just over 4 kilos of extra weight just in the fuel.
You have about 5 laps of fuel left.
Because the leader is 16 seconds from lapping us. Sebastian is in the lane. So that's definitely within the window. So we're going to need 15 extra liters more than a 2-stop. So that's going to be one of those, if tires are okay, can't change the tires fast enough. So that's going to be a fuel-only stop. We are in the points right now. Carlos, he started from the pit lane, so he's made good progress. Okay, 3 laps before service.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Kept our incidents down after the hectic start. We're only at 6.
Excellent.
So 25 is the drive-through and 32 is the DQ. I am expecting a couple of DQs.
The car in front is pitting.
Now, if I'm the cars, if I was the cars behind, I should pit. Because you have an undercut. You think you're faster,
Well, I
you
hope-
should be undercutting here.
I hope they're not watching your stream. They might listen.
I can tell you they're not, because none of them undercut.
Leader's pitting now. Car stopped on the right. Go to the top.
See, Carlos has gotten around Dimitri. But Dimitri is starting to have the front tire issue that Corvettes have. If I'm Carlos, I come in right now. Because if he's faster, he's going to have a shorter pit stop.
You have about 2 laps of fuel left.
Because I was so gentle,
The car in front is pitting.
my tires are in really good shape right now. We're going 28 laps. So my last stop for the splash is not going to be much. It's probably going to be 20 liters, if that.
Leader spitting now.
My pursuer is in a Mercedes,
Leader spitting now.
so they're in a worse condition than I am on the fronts. Because the Merc is a little heavier than this car. All right, time to box.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left. Don't forget to pit this lap for more fuel. Pit box is early, be ready. All the damage is repairable.
So 52 seconds from that collision and sunset.
Not bad, not bad.
So that's going to get fixed
Could be
along
worse.
the way. Now, if I'm the Mercedes driver, I don't take full fuel here. I take a little bit less. And now you get out in front of me. Let's keep that
And
in
you just
mind.
take a bigger splash at the end.
Yep.
That's it, go!
See, he didn't do that. I'm really surprised by that. But what that tells me is hot lapper, not racer.
Leader spitting now.
Okay, now I have very cold tires to a very hot track.
Leader spitting now. Left side. Stay on the
Let
right.
this
stay
guy
on the
go.
left.
That's Chisholm. He's trying to get something out of this race. Oof. That is some understeer. So everybody behind me that's on my lap are also on cold tires.
The car in front is pitting.
Very careful here in Sunset, because the tires are not warm or cold yet. They're kind of in the phase. Car is very heavy right now. Had really good tire wear too, high 80s.
Did a
3.64.
Nice.
So I'm not worried about that part. Now, Carlos in the Merc, they're pretty good mid-stint. So fuel comes out of it, it'll be competitive.
The car in front is pitting.
So, yeah, I'm starting to short shift out of Sunset, and that is really helping me.
You're in the top 20.
Okay, top 20. Remember, some cars stopped a little short. So don't buy in the hype just yet. And with the leader probably going to lap us, we may run a lap short. All depends on how the interface works. Carlos got a really good exit. Remember, I set this car for the back half of the stint, so I expect to be a little bit deficit until I burn about 35 liters off. The car starts coming in, another 10 liters, and the car is fantastic. And the Mercedes on heavy fuel can arc this corner a lot better than we can.
Left side. That car
Now I
is
got a
down.
problem.
Clear on the left. Left side. Clear on the left. That car is a lap down. Right side. Stay on the left. Clear the right.
I don't mind losing a spot here. because I'm gapping Dimitri, which is what I care about.
Right side. Stay on the left. Clear the right.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, so Carlos is up 7/10, but once again, safe car. Doing really well for a car that was not thought of as a decent car around here. Now, if I'm Carlos, I have to make a decision. Do I hang back here knowing that we have potentially track position, knowing that Denise has to pit, so her competition's really Dimitri. He's got time on. Or do I try to get up to yours truly, knowing he's on the same strategy I am? Really what he should do, because everyone's got an extra stop to make for gas, you have about a 4-lap window. So he should try to stop a little short. Play the undercut. Okay, and I think he's made his decision. He's going to try to get by. He's only a 10th quicker. Now, I have a decision now. Do I fight him? Which, by the way, is not the correct decision. Or I let him go, which is the correct decision. Our two nearest pursuers are due a pit stop. And those two nearest pursuers may have the long-term strat. Keep that in mind. So how much time are you going to spit in pit lane? 2 laps to the bad right now on shortening the stop to where I don't have the end stop. Because right now the fuel calculator is saying I'm going to need 8 liters of gas, which is 3 laps.
Car stopped on the left.
That was your fastest.
Carlos
lap.
chooses to come up. Because the thing you have to remember, folks, is the pace of this race is very quick for the strength of field. It's 88 laps. It's a quick race. Because if he gets to point 2, I'm going to send him by. It's because maybe I can fuel save.
The car in P32 just set the fastest lap.
0.254.
So an hour 45 left to go. Track is feeling very nice and grippy. It is 30 Celsius right now. So. Yeah, this car is really good on the bumps, Nathan.
Yep. She likes them. The bit.
Yes. This is a good little car.
Are you soloing today, Dwayne, or is Nathan doing it?
I am doing the solo. The lovely soul wanted a day off, and she's been coming to grips with Sebring. In her practice races she did, the Porsche does not run very well now with the new tire model. Like the car just bounces too much. So she was experimenting with the Beamer and the Corvette.
The leader just did a
0.889.
With her doing so well in the division championship, she can afford a drop if she needed one. She is well out in front. So, I got to a little bit of a fun day, and next week is Suzuka. So that will be another track where Porsche may not be chosen. It may be front engine car. Just because of S's and 130R. 130R in a Porsche is a scary corner. Because the rear just swings.
Ooh, and Mark has subscribed for 19 months.
Look at that. I know that guy. Thank you, Mark. Much appreciated. As you have seen, we got the coffee robot in. That is start raising the funds for the hardware replacements we're going to need. So that's why you're seeing that, I think, every 15 minutes, I think is what that is set up to be right now. So. Carlos and I are very similarly paced. So that Merc, you can tell he's running a little bit more wing, because he's getting off the corner a little better. And I'm a little bit better down the straight. I would say the Merc, if you said pick 3 cars to race here, I would probably choose it. Because it's so torquey that it really bails you out of a lot of these corners that are slow. And if you can keep the car under you, it's not too shabby here.
So I don't know if you've been to see the new Tron film, but apparently it's bombed in the cinemas.
I've heard a lot of negative comments about it. Like, I think one of my work colleagues said they've gone away from the essence of Tron.
Yeah.
It's one of those movies where the remix, when they redid it,
Car's a lap down.
the remake is really good.
Left side.
Yeah.
They modernized it, but they kept
The essence of the original.
yeah,
Mm.
like
Slow car ahead. There's an incident
Is
ahead.
that Legacy you're on about?
yeah, because I think the original was released in what, 82,
I think so, yeah.
and then the
then, like-
remake that had the incredible soundtrack by Daft Punk.
I think that was a
soundtrack
sequel,
is
wasn't it?
10
'Cause it
out
was,
of 10. I thought it was a remake.
No, because it's Flynn's kid, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah.
I am out of rhythm, folks, and that is what happens when you're out of rhythm at Sebring. You start leaking time.
The movie I need to go back and rewatch again, Tron.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, the original was so far ahead of its time.
Yeah.
It really was. So 44th and 45th in front of me, they're fighting for position.
The sad thing is that Hollywood hasn't come up with anything truly original in quite some time.
Yeah.
And certainly nothing that I thought, flip, I want to drop everything and go and see that.
I think it's just time in cinema for like, I wish someone could make a space opera that had the feel of a 2001 Space Odyssey. Now, folks, he's point 2, and there's 3 back markers. He's now got to make a decision.
Right side. That car's a lap down. Stay on the left.
With the Merc sliding,
Clear the right.
now if I'm Carlos, I'm upset by what just happened because he's now trapped.
It's a trap.
Well, here's what happened. That marker spun out, I was able to get by, but then he got boxed in by another back marker. And now he's got 2 in front of him. Now this is my chance to kind of gap him a little bit. And that is the plan. Because now he's got to use up his car and get up here. So now I really got to put in a good lap here.
There's an incident behind.
Look how much time he's lost. He's lost 2.8 seconds. Half a lap. As he got boxed out. And the Porsche behind me is running a low wing. Because in Sunset, they dropped well off. He's trying to get by. Why are you trying to get by? He's trying to get to... He's fighting for position. Okay, I now understand. So the car in front of me is 27th. The Porsche that's really trying to get by me is 28th. We know the Porsche is trimmed out. Or correction, yeah, the Porsche is trimmed out. We also know the Porsche does not corner well here.
That car is a lap down.
So the next car in front of me for position is 7.6.
Ooh, 18th grand job.
Yeah, depends on the short stoppers where they interface.
Right side.
So I'm gonna let him go here.
Clear the right. Right side. Clear the right. That car is a lap down.
There's an incident ahead.
That car is a lap down.
The car in front has gone off.
That car is a lap down.
You are an absolute clown. You're 44th.
You're dropping a lot of fluid. We have to fix it. That car is a lap
You're
down. That
44th
car
and
is
you're
a lap
sending
down.
it in there. How clueless
That car
are
is a
you?
lap down.
Required repairs are...
How bad's the damage?
57
7.
Seconds. Optional repairs are...
57
seconds.
Oh, man.
All the damage is
Look.
repairable.
Look at this. This guy right here.
Oh, what on earth is he thinking?
This guy right here. He's 44th. Yeah, I'm talking to you, car 6. Sending it in at tower when you're already on the brakes, you have no idea what you're doing, and you should get off the track with immediate effect. Watch this. sends it in. And so now what happens is, because I'm trying to get out of the way.
It settles your car.
Yep. And so now we're going to lose some points because it's 7 minutes plus the tow.
Oh,
All because some clown. But this is the guy right here. He's 44th.
He probably doesn't even care, sadly.
I just sent him a very terse little message. So there is the situation, folks. So we've taken tires, we've taken fuel, but we have 8 minutes of repair, which is why he got shouted at really hard, because we were on tap for at least a top 20. So I'm going to use this time to use the restroom and be right back.
Eh. And this is why I have anxiety about racing and iRacing, because people do dumb stuff like that.
yep.
Here's all I'm going to say about it. He comes up behind me. He's going to get raced very hard. Guys, the guy is in 44th place.
Yep.
He's in 44th place. This guy right here.
A champion's drive. Not sure which championship he's in, but
Berlin Championship.
The thing was, I was driving very, very well. Very, very well. And now I'm already down to 35th. So now this becomes, so let's see, 2 laps. That puts me down to 38th. So now this is a save as many points drive as you can. From a, hey, you have a chance at a top 15 in the wrong car. So I think my my sharp rebuke of the driver was well warranted.
He's lucky it's not a James Bond Aston, because there'd be missiles behind the headlights and all sorts.
Inexcusable. And this is why you need live stewarding. Because live stewarding sends you right to the lane, and you either do a stop and go or a drive through. And this is also why with AI you can do penalty point assessment and go, this is a bad move, we're now putting points on your license.
Yeah.
This is why we need it. Because I'm going to end up anywhere, let's see, I have 3 minutes, so that's a lap and a half. I may be 40th due to no fault of my own.
Yeah. The sad fact is, Dwayne, some people just can't stand other people being successful, and
Well, it's the classic, some people just don't care. You and I know this.
exactly.
And so, scripturally it says, be angry and sin not.
Mm-hmm.
So anyone that sits there and says, well, you can't get angry, I will point you to that statement and carry on.
Yeah.
All right, we got 2 minutes.
And let's not forget, making a whip of cords is an option too.
Yep. Like another thing that people often bring up is, oh, you know, you're supposed to let him in each and every time, and I refer him to 1st and 2nd Peter and go, no, that's not what it says. So, all right. We can only control what we can control, folks.
Yeah.
And that's the situation. Now we got a minute left, and we're going to carry on.
It tickled me last night. I was practicing at Alton Park in the GR86, and this gentleman, and I use the term advisedly, thought, "Oh, I'm faster than you. I should be able to overtake you wherever I want." And he kept sending it at the daftest places. And the final one was he sent it into turn 1, which is a fast 4th gear corner in a GR86.
Mm-hmm.
Needless to say, he didn't make it.
No.
His GR86 met Mr. Wall.
Yes.
And not for an ice cream.
Now, the only good thing about this, folks,
Ice
is
cream.
the way that the race is going. The last stop.
Repairs are almost finished up.
So I'm saving a stop, but unfortunately, in exchange for 3/4 of a lap tow plus. So I'm now down. I'm going to be down 4 laps minimum here. So all I'm going to say is, car 6 is anyone around, he gets no quarter from me. Modern problems require modern solutions. Turn on pit limiter, Dwayne. Don't get a stop and go. All right. We're only down 24, folks. So, we still have a chance to get out of this.
You got it, dude.
So, we just need to...
Left side. Clear on the left.
Keep in mind, folks, I gotta warm the tires back up again. But this is a problem I now have to manage on the outlap. So any tows that happen will likely be in front of me. And that will benefit me. Now the bad news, folks, is I got a high oil temp. I need to cool down. It's not in the red, it's in the orange. I just have to manage it. Okay, Matthews just DC'd. That's a spot. Because he was 16th. Keep in mind, that Porsche behind is on much lighter gas. It's now a different situation. Come on by, Dorado, I see you. Come on by, buddy.
Left side.
Now that is how you
Clear on
do
the
it.
left.
Different situation. Just before, he was the lap marker.
Yeah.
The leader just did a
0, 46, 3, 4.
He's on light gas. I'm heavy, cold tires. Don't need to fight him. We've had a car stop and the driver DC'd. So I'm expecting gain of a position. Why is that important? We're down 24 IR right now. So it's a 50-point IR swing. These things happen. The other blessing of that is that bathroom break was well timed.
Yep. And they're going to have to go in their race seat.
Yep. Just thinking about this is where you got to think of the small pluses, folks. It's like, yes, I've had something untoward happen to me. Yes, the other driver was rash. They didn't think. Say what you need to say, forgive them. They're human just like you are. Carry on.
Yeah.
Because he's in 44th. You know, he's not having a good time of it. He's in 44th. He easily could have had something happen to him. And honestly, folks, I was due for a bad result. Between Sebring and Suzuka, I'd rather have the bad result here. Suzuka is FTVM's test track. I expect to do very well there.
Yeah, sure. Aren't we racing their Team Purple in 2 weeks' time, isn't it?
So next week is the 3-hour endurance. And we have already chosen the car, folks. And it's this right here. So Team Purple, the Aussie-Irish-American combo. Rob, Nathan, myself, we are driving this in time slot 2. And after
Nice and early.
driving it, and after driving it around here, I think it's going to race very well at Suzuka. I'm liking the choice of car, put it that way. This is pleasantly surprised me, Nathan.
Good.
It's not gross understeer unless you overdrive it.
Yeah.
Doesn't have the major front engine car in iRacing, where once you start getting after it, look at us starting to play catch up with Fabian here. Tells you how good the car really is.
Mm-hmm.
So right now what we're trying to get, folks, is top 30. Get out of the race meeting with, well, could have been worse, but we recovered. Nico's gone off here. The issue here, folks, is when you go off, if you go off on the concrete part, your tires are screwed for 2 laps. It's tires. Right now it's 48 liters.
Right
I
side.
think that car's pitting.
Clear the right.
So, they may have a meatball. We don't know. I don't have the flags on this particular overlay. Well, with the way that I'm not using tires, Nathan, there's a question. If I only have to take 48 liters, that's less than half. That means I'm waiting on tires.
Don't take tires. Keep them warm.
Well, we've been gentle. Because what I'm trying to catch, folks, is Jay Reed. Jay Reed is almost a full lap. Now he is 14 or 12 laps into the stint, so he's halfway. So I'm catching up to him in the sequence. Meanwhile, Schmidt ahead of me is having some issues keeping that Merc on the road. All right. And the 2-tire strat, folks, really doesn't work anymore with the new tire model. Unless you have a clear reason. Because if, let's say, you change the fronts, the asymmetry is now more pronounced. Wow, Jay is flying. He's doing 201s. So that tells me that car was super quick.
The car in P
26.
just hit the fastest lap.
0.148.
So here's another car that decided to be very racy. They were a back marker. The lesson of this, folks, is race how you want to be raced. Because in enduros, people have very long memories. The fact that I'm catching up to Schmidt on a very heavy car, this is where you have to not be infuriated. Just nod your head, go about your business.
Nothing to see here. Move
Right
along.
Yep.
Stay on the left. Clear the right.
Huh. So, Fabian's come in. So, he's trying to do this in
The leader is
35
coming
minute
up on you.
stints.
They're not F5.
A little bit of aero push there. And also what Benjamin did sticking on the inside tells me he's clueless as a racer. You should never in Sunset do that, because if you stick the car down, you hit the bump, you now swing out, and now your race is done. Because if there's another car there, you can't slow it down. You can't get out of the corner. Once you're committed, you're committed. But they don't make 1.9K drivers the way they used to.
Mm.
5 years ago, you could go, okay, they kind of know what they're doing. Now you can't say that. All right, now you want to facilitate getting this leader by. So we're only 20 down. Only 20 down. He's in a Ford. He's in a good car. Give him the
Right
inside.
side.
Full baby shift.
Stay on the left. Clear the right.
That's how you do it without losing hardly any time.
The leader just did a
1.561.
The Mustang has been the OP car this week. There's a top
Mustang?
split. Yep, top split. It had 25 cars. There was one Merc, 6 Beamer, everybody else Mustang. That was it. No other cars in top split. Midweek. Mustang, the torque really gets you out of the corner. And now that they've fixed it to where the suspension actually works a little better than it used to. Now, we've gained 6 seconds on J here. We both have a stop to make. He, though, will have to take fresh tires and bring him up. So it's a situation where as he did a 214 last time. Oh, we have a tow ahead of us. That's a spot. All we need is a couple more and we still get something out of this. That's right, you never give up. Be mad, but then get on with it. I still have 75 liters, so I can't come in yet, top off the tank. That's also a very bad strategy. Because as long as that refuel is less than 53, I cannot take tires. I'll lose too much time. Now Carlos behind me. He's much lighter than I am. But we know our pace is very equal to him in equal situations. This is not an equal situation. Quick reminder for those wondering about blue flag, this is European road racing rules. It's just advisory. It's not F1.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
That is a 2.35. That's the fastest PB. And I know for a fact that is the fastest lap I've ever done in a front engine car here. Now, I gotta find some time getting the 201s. Bad news is Jay has picked up the pace. He's on light fuel though. So the only way I'm going to get by him, folks, is he has a pit lane issue. Now I know Carlos is due any time. So, here's where you have to make a decision. Do I let him go? And you would like to let him go. The problem is where to let him go. We know he can't make it.
Mm-hmm.
On one more stop. We know this. He's got to stop again. So if I'm smart, which frankly this split has not been smart, you pit right now. He actually is. Okay, Carlos, tip of the hat. You've raced me well, you've raced me fair, and you're a thinker. Carlos has done the exact thing he needs to do. Get on fresh tires. He knows he's got a splash. Everyone pretty much has a splash. And I've got to be gentle on these tires. We're not changing them. Yeah, I know. OBS took a crap last week. We're still trying to figure out things. I know the webcam is very unproportional. Working on it. But when it took a giant, it took a giant. Like I couldn't even recover it from backup. That's how corrupted it was. I had to reinstall everything. It was bad.
Leader's pitting now.
Okay, if the leader's pitting now, it does. It has its own proportions. You're right about that. I would agree with you. So if I'm the leader, you try to make it from here. The question is, what's the gap? That's the question. Can you afford to lift and coast? Okay, looking at the timer, he can. Now we know Mauricio is on a different strat. I think Mauricio is in the Ferrari. So Ferrari's not bad around here. Really good in the middle third.
The car behind is pitting.
So I will lap Alan here. Jay Reed. What I'm concerned about is all the red behind me. Like the deep red.
The car in front is pitting.
Okay, so Reed is in.
Right side.
Say,
Stay on the
stupid
left.
overtake.
Clear the right.
And the reason why that's stupid is why would you park going into the slow corner? You've now lost a lot of time trying to get a pass done. Exactly. A lot of hot lappers in this split. Few racers. And he's on lighter gas. So all he's got to do is out-drag me out of the hairpin. That's all he's got to do. It's been double with. There you go. Okay, Jay should be leaving any time. So, I have 47 liters to take. I've unlapped myself. And I have to stop. Cannot avoid it. I don't have the Top Gear refuel and motion service available. We do have a bunch of high school students from nearby Avon Park taking care of the car. So.
Leader fitting now.
So I'm trying to figure out why Jay is still in the lane. Unless he's fixing damage, who knows?
Just did a
8.202.
So here's a situation where you do not want to let people by. Because you're in a race where if you can gain a couple spots. Right now we're only losing 15, so this is now becoming recovery drive. Losing 15, I'm okay with. Basically, my Le Mans gain cancel out for the most part with this perspective. Okay,
And they would have made
it
it past somewhere else.
Jay is still in the lane. So I wonder if he meatballed. Because we've now put a lap on him. See how important it is, folks, to find the positives. You know, Amir.
Yep.
I am reminded not of the story of the woman at the well, the reaction.
Yeah.
Everyone focuses on the front part and they forget the back part. The same thing with the prodigal son. Everyone focuses on the front part. They don't focus on the back part.
No.
For those wondering, after Christ Jesus had told the woman everything she ever done and forgave her, she then in excitement started saying, "You've got to see this guy." And some people say that she may have been the first missionary.
I was going to say, let's work together so we can catch the next guy, but never mind.
Yep.
That's why it's never over. Because Jay is still in the pit. That means we've gained a spot that we were not supposed to get.
Freebie!
Now if something happens to anyone in front of us, we're in the single digits of loss. And after 7 minutes of repair in a 3-hour enduro, that's not bad. We've only had 10 incidents, and none of them are my fault. The 2 off-tracks I took was to avoid, and the 2 4Xs was because people were not thinking. Like I said, folks, I was due a bad result. And in my mind, I'm happy to get it out of the way. Because I know at Suzuka, we will have very good sets. We will be ready. Because at Suzuka, everybody has to run high downforce. You don't have a choice. Because if not 130R catching you out, Spoon catches you out. And if not Spoon, Degna's 1 and 2 catch you out.
Trouble lurks around every corner.
Yep. And that's why I love Suzuka. It's hard. I like...
Hence why it's our test track.
Yep. I like hard circuits. That's really where you show your mettle. And the thing is, if you look at this year's calendar, I should say this season's calendar, it has a lot of hard tracks. So speaking of calendar, 26S1 iRacing is setting the calendars for all the GT3s except IMSA. So GT Sprint, GT Endurance, all the regionals, the fixed, everything except IMSA. The reason is the community manager has stepped down.
Really?
Yes. The community manager stepped down.
Wow.
And that's been going on a fair bit. And the reason is a lot of the CMs, they handle it one of 2 ways. They either do a voting system, so the same tracks show up over and over again, and now they go, hey, wasn't this track included, etc. Call. So they try to do a tier system to rotate. Or there are some that they hand-pick the schedule because of preference. They have a poll that gives them plausible deniability.
Right side. Clear the right.
And they don't understand why participation is dropping in their series.
Yeah, because a lot of the single seater series is as dead as doornails these days.
Yep, so here's an example of it, folks. Super Formula Light, great car. Great car. Lots of downforce. excellent car to step up on from the F4. But the way that has been managed, they've killed off the car.
Yeah.
They've killed it off.
Which is a real shame.
Because what has happened is the CM used that as a mechanism to funnel people into the league at the expense of everybody else. So,
Can they do that?
technically no. But remember, the leagues are given lots of latitude in iRacing. So, one of the members of said community suggested, hey, let's do an hour race. And not only a month prior, a different member of the community suggested it and was shouted down off the rafters.
Oh, flip.
And so I, as I am apt to do, quoted it, and then because I wanted to make my English teacher proud, I said the famous words, and I quote, "Et tu, Brute?"
See, I misheard that during my English lessons. I thought he was T.E. Brutus. I thought he was giggling, but Shakespeare would have been very different.
Pretty much have ignored everything they've said ever since because I know hypocrisy when I see it.
Yeah. And isn't that bringing the name of iRacing into disrepute as well, that they're behaving like that?
Candidly, here's the thing. iRacing has a sporting code of conduct.
Yeah.
Okay? What they need to do is have a community manager code of conduct. And the first thing you have is, if you are a CM, you cannot run a league.
Well, we've seen what's happened with people running leagues and stewards, right? In other leagues that will go unnamed here.
Yep. Because what has happened is, so I'll give you another example. So, the Clio community, okay, they had CM making schedules and all that. iRacing looked at this and said, this is one of the least participatory series. We're going to take over the scheduling and we're going to put it on tracks that are better suited to the Clio, as in the track selection. The Clio isn't fast enough to warrant that track selection. Okay?
Right.
So,
basically, don't take the Clio and put it on a fucking speedway.
Yeah.
So, the Clio is in PCC. Good track selection. It's just not raced. In the Clio Fixed, they chose as one of the tracks Misano club layout.
Okay.
Okay, guess what the average lap is on the club layout at Misano?
I honestly don't know. Minute and two?
You wish. It's 31 seconds.
Holy.
When they did it, they didn't look at how short it was, and they scheduled it. iRacing scheduled it. Now, I don't know if it changed or not. That was what it was scheduled.
Yikes.
Okay. And so what has happened is the strength of field for the Clio is on Wednesday at 2 p.m. Central Time. So that's 7 p.m. GMT.
Our time here, yeah.
Okay. And they're starting to get some attendance. They're getting some splits. There was one week, I think it was 5 splits for a Clio. This is a front-wheel drive French family car.
It's a shopping trolley.
Pretty much.
With a tax disc, yeah.
So, there has been some positives. to this. But it's happening more and more where iRacing is going, okay, if this has low participation, why?
Yeah.
And they're making the adjudication that this is a CM issue or a community issue. And this is another issue for AI, where AI can do this. You don't need human input. Now, we have 9th and 10th behind us, folks. So we want to be very courteous. They're not catching up that quickly. So here's where I want to let them by without losing a lot of time. Because yes, right now we're in 35th, but we want to make sure things happen in front of us that we are far enough up to do it. That is important. And those two behind me are not catching me up very quickly. And that's why the blue flag as the advisory flag, not a mandatory flag, is the correct flag. Because if you happen to be in your own race, let's say I had a guy right in front of me I'm battling, your race is just as equal as theirs.
Mm-hmm.
So we have 2 laps in hand. So we have a very straightforward pit stop. But what I am hoping, something happens in front, because there are a few cars 4 laps down.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Oh, guess what, guys? 2:01.7.
Nice.
Good job.
That is definitely the fastest lap I've ever done in a front entry car.
You're only going to get faster as you get more used to it.
Yeah, this is a very intuitive car to drive, folks. And the rear, even though it's soft, like the BMW, I think it gives you a little bit more feedback versus the BMW. Because the BMW, the only thing it does in the rear is squat. This is squat plus. And the front end is superior to the BMW. Yeah, I'm looking forward to developing this car. More than we already have. Oh, look at that, folks. 32nd is towing.
Rip.
So you never give up.
Yeah, better surrender.
Yes, I had calamity. This is where I've been resolute. Car 6, by the way, the car that decided to be rash, is the next car in front of me.
Now remember, Paul. Remember, Dwayne, as Paul would say, to the death.
Yes. The thing is, I've already scolded them enough.
Yeah.
I don't need to pile onto them.
No. They might see you coming up behind and going, "Oh, rats, it's him." The John Wick of iRacing.
That's
Run.
assuming Sandro was around when it happened. He may not even been told.
Yeah.
And a good follow-up, folks, 202.09. to the 2017.
Right side.
Whoa,
Stay on the
he
left.
just ran right up on me.
Clear the right.
See, that's a hot lapper.
Yeah.
You have all the room over to the left,
Mm-hmm.
and you
You still
chose
went for the right-hand
not
side.
to take it. You go into the disappearing gap. If I ever have time to do it, I should do a series called Why Are You Not 2K? And one
Oh,
of
I know
those
why
is
I'm not
going to
2K.
be don't put your
Race
car
draft.
into the disappearing gap.
Yeah.
Yes, Paul still races Andy. Matter of fact, he's been racing this car.
Mm-hmm.
That's how much we're liking it at full tilt.
Although I think it's fair to say that Full Tilt as an entity has been pretty quiet.
Yeah, and I think with the Suzuka thing, you know, Paul and I had a good chat about that. And I think the revitalization project is coming.
Yeah.
So, I think the meetup really reinforced that to him. So. Now, here's where I got a free stop. I know that 9th is behind me, and 8th is trying to run. So, if I pit, I want to do so to where 9th is not disadvantaged.
Yeah.
So, either I need to pull out time, or he needs to get up here.
Mm-hmm.
It's either or. Just keep in mind, folks, I have a free pit stop. I have a lap in hand. I'm only taking fuel just in case I catch somebody in front of me out, which has already happened. We gained a spot.
Oh yeah, you're only going to need splash, aren't you? At this point?
I'm going to need 48 liters, basically. We're up to 35th, and we're only losing 15. We were going to lose 83. So, Okay, Jacek just pitted. Okay. So the guy who's next up positionally is just pitted. So I can't pit that lap because we don't know if he has a penalty or not. We don't have the flags.
You have about 5
available.
laps of fuel left.
Because I'm not running Gunther's overlays with this today. Because if I did, I would know exactly what this situation is. Sometimes less is more. Because in real life, if you do club racing, you often don't know what the situation is. So. Sometimes too much information is bad. So that's why I like the fact that I don't fully know what's going on. It forces me to keep racing. But I now understand why the guys are liking this car. there is my first off track. That's my own off track for the entire race. So now, key 9 is 1.5. They have a problem now. And I'm going to solve that problem because I'm a pit.
Pit box is early. Be ready.
Now I solve that problem.
That's it. Go.
All right. Now here's the thing. They all pitted. Oh. Okay, control arc. Now that I have warm tires, I have to go half a stint. So we're about to find out how good the Aston really is on tires.
You got this, dude.
I've been driving easy. Okay, we're only down 15 IR right now. Now, for those that have taken fresh tires, yeah, exactly, Mark. We'll figure that out. We go down. So I'm kind of an island right now. Now 28th is in the lane. So we'll see what happens with them. And now we're in a situation where if we get to a point where we start running out of time, now we start running out of positions again. So Christian will send it at the first possible opportunity.
Right
Yep,
side.
here he goes.
Stay on the left.
Hot lapper,
Clear the
not a
right.
racer. And that's why he is in 32nd, folks. He's got enough speed in that Mustang, looking at his lap times, that he should be farther up the grid. He's in 32nd. Because here's the problem. When you go for the first available, you better hope the guy has seen you. Now, car 6 is the car with the driver that put us in this position.
Yeah.
He's right behind me. Let's turn on the race radio here. Let's see how the chat's going here. Now, what's really helping me here with these tires, folks, is the track surface is nice and rubbered. It's also dropped by 4 degrees Celsius. It's now 26. Okay, we give the Ferrari credit. Situational awareness there. That
The
right
car in
there,
front
folks,
competing.
is target fixation. That's why that line was so bad. So Jose is in. He's in and he's out. Makes me wonder if he had a drive-through. Here's the thing, folks. Everybody makes mistakes. It's do you learn from them? We started 55th. We were all the way up in a top 20 position and holding serve and probably getting a couple more. And because of one silly move, not understanding the race. You have to understand, folks, reputations matter in sim racing. Word gets out, hey, we can't race with this guy. He crashes, he wrecks a lot, he's too aggressive, etc. Look at Lubo. Look at Pablo. Why do you think they have a negative reputation? Because they have not raced the way they want to be raced. They have said, you know what? All I care about is a result. People find out, oh, this guy does this, 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 and now people don't give any quarter. And because they're not giving any quarter, they start getting frustrated, and that's why they end up in meme videos. Don't go looking for trouble. It will find you. That's the moral.
Mm-hmm.
That's the moral. This car may not be fastest 1 lap pace. But we have shown today, for endurance, it is quite capable. Here we are catching up. P10. We know we got pace. And this is on worn tires, folks. We're not on new rubber. What's saving us here is 59 starters. So the penalty is not sharp. It's very small ups and very small downs. The fact that we're keeping up reasonably well really validates the wing change I made. Normally, folks, I go up. Today I went down. So let's see if Alexander decides to be rash again. Knowing there's 2 other cars in front of me, and I'm catching up to them. This is what I'm encouraged about. I'm keeping up with P10 on worse tires.
Minutes to go.
Alright, 20 minutes to run. A lot can happen. Now, Alexander's issues. He's got Ralph behind him, Dan behind him. Matthew has just pitted for their final stop.
The leader just did a 0.803.
Sean is in. So he has had a nightmare of a third stint. Why would you send it from back there, Ralph? I'm already in the corner there. And so what happens is it's like, oh, I'm just going to block past you, and that's not how you overtake.
Oh, not again.
Right side.
No. That time it's better. That's
Clear
better.
the right.
Like, he sent it in to Christensen from 3.5 car lengths. Into the cone of uncertainty.
So the same driver again?
No. The guy's behind me.
Oh.
This was P20.
Okay.
So P20 is like, oh, I'm going to send it in here into one of the slower corners. instead of focusing on the corner exit. And now you just out-drag the guy. And now you lose no time. You have to race these where you have to assume the person hasn't seen you. And a lot of people don't do that. They just get in the mindset of, I gotta go fast. And then they wonder why their SR is in the 2s.
Yeah.
They wonder why their I rating is stagnating. And they also start wondering why they're losing, 50, 60 IR at a time. Well, it's because you're putting yourself in situations you shouldn't put yourself in. Don't do it.
Yeah.
Whether it's a sprint race, whether it's an enduro, don't put yourself in a position where the only loser is you.
Yeah.
Like I said, reputation, folks. We are still a very small community in terms of a hobby. Word gets out, and now people start, especially if you get found out for like intentional wrecking or something like that. So there was a guy, 2K driver, trying to get on a team. Some person said, oh yeah, you're the guy that did this. Guy couldn't get on a team for 6 months.
Wow.
Because he got found out. Because here's the thing, like people that race with Pablo and Lubo, part of that is they want the exposure.
Yeah.
It's not for altruistic reasons. So, here's a situation where the Merc is probably going to send it.
Oh boy.
So the
I hope
Mustang did a really smart thing there. I actually want to commend Christian there. He doesn't want to be overtaken by me. I get it. But when you put the car in like that, if you're the third car, which would be another one of the videos I do of why you don't make 2K, is not understanding the concept of the third car. So, Bosch, by the way, had a drive-through. So they only are on 7 incidents or less. You hit the brake there, sir.
Right side.
And
Who's letting you
that
by?
is Aston Power on a trimmed out car. Okay, 19th. What's happened with them? See, there's still 13 minutes to race, folks. And if you sent it in there, you're a fool.
Hmm.
Now, he should focus on the corner exit here. And he can't. He's half a second back. And this is why you're 1.8 and not 2.2. Here it is. You know you're slightly quicker than the car in front of you.
Hmm.
And now the issue is he's getting stuck. Gap is 1.8. The 10th. He's got himself stuck. Because he tried to make a pass that's never there. And that's why he's not 2.2, he's 1.8. There it is.
The car in P1 just set the fastest lap.
59.951.
And Nico is in front of me. And I think that boy's struggling.
Hmm.
Now, he's got a lap in hand. We know he's just taken a drive-through. Meanwhile, Helglen is not making any headway. And if Bosch ahead of me is struggling this bad, he's trying to just get the car home.
Minutes to go.
That's why I'm racing so hard. Yeah, I know it's less than optimal, Jim, but shut your pie hole. How about you get
Jim,
on the horn
coming out
with
with-
car 6 and say, what are you doing?
Hmm.
Now, Dan should go here.
Right side.
Thank you.
Clear the right.
See, that's smart racing. He knew I had a shaky corner. And now Matthew has the same issue now.
Yep.
Because I'm trying to chase down Nico, because if he has an issue, that's a DQ. And there's still time in this race. We have 8 minutes, 30 seconds roughly. And I'm closing down on Nico. Now, these cars may not know there's a lap between us, because we don't know if they're using a relative or not. I'm still going to chase them down. That's what happens if Nico bobbles. tires are starting to get a little worn. I'm very surprised of how good the tires are. Tires have been very pleasant.
The leader just did a
0.398.
So, all right. I'm definitely quicker than Bosch. Keep in mind, folks, this is on worn tires. And I'm making up ground. Kind of impressed.
You have about 5 laps of fuel left.
Oh, I got plenty of fuel, Jim. What I need is for Nico to make a couple more errors. So it's working for Nico here because he's a lap ahead of me. So time is now against me. He makes 2 laps more, I can't catch him. And that's just the bottom line. Get out of here with a 35th. We finally get our bad result out of the way, and now we just reset. And even a bad result at minus 15, that's not bad. Just saying. So Matthew is not close here. And the issue that he's got to have, he's got to get a really good corner. Oh, what a catch.
Clear on the left.
And he hit the wall.
Oh, dude, descending around the outside.
He,
to go.
if you look, I slid, caught the car in sunset.
Oh, well played.
And of course, he doesn't slow down.
Oh,
And he's
he didn't
not
make
close
it.
enough, and now he is dropping like a rock. He's probably got a bent steering. And he's going to blame me for it. I'm going to go, dude, drive faster.
Oh, of course, because it's never their fault.
It's never their fault. Yeah, he's broke the car. Folks,
Rip.
greed kills. All he's got to do there is realize he's not catching ninth. He's not catching ninth. And now what he does, he goes, okay, the guy in front of me is racing hard. I'm going to back off. I'm going to take my sure points and be done. He ran himself off the road because that was target fixation. You notice I wiggled but held the line.
Yeah.
He's just following the line instead of going, wait a minute, this car just wiggled. Let me coast. Because I bet you he yeeted it in there. Let me know what lap that was. Lap 80. So 79. We're going to look at lap 79, 80, something like that. And you'll see the error he made. He made a huge error just now. And just cost himself a really good finish. Because he should realize he can't get to 9th. He needs to consolidate. Now he's in the pits. And he did it to himself. Now, I'm seeing on my thing, someone is DNF'd. I wonder if they got DQ'd. That is the number 4 team. And I have time to make a lap. Might get another spot.
Freebie!
Remember I said I expect some drive-thrus and a couple DQs. Yeah, that's another thing I should do in my video series. Read the race. Matthew did not read the race. He reads the race, he knows, okay, I can't get the 2nd.
Yeah.
Or I can't get the 9th, I should say. I'm going to back off. I'm going to preserve my position. He's got 20 seconds in hand. Sean's in 10th. 3 kills, folks. What do you think? Alain Prost won 4 World Championships. His viewpoint was a simple one. Take the sure points and defend those points. And that's what he did. That's why he won 4 World Championships and almost won a 5th one. Niki Lauda won by half a point. So Alain could have been a 5-timer. And so Matthew has dropped from 10th. He's now at least 17th. He's going to keep dropping. Because we keep racing, we're only going to lose 13. That's a 70-point recovery, folks.
Yeah.
Matthew put himself in that position. He shouldn't have. If you've driven well, don't put the car in danger. That's all part of reading the race. He only has himself to blame. And I agree with you, Andy. First 5 or last 5? Absolutely. Very easy to lose game points. Last 20 minutes, I've gained some spots. All right. All things considering, I'm actually happy about that. So,
Good job, dude.
We'll get them next time.
I'm going to give you my feedback, folks. The Aston, very nice car. I will happily drive this for the 1,000 kilometers at Suzuka. It's very good. I like the front end on this better than the Beamer. I like the rotation better than the Mustang. Yeah, I like this car. I like it. For it to dig me out of a 70-point hole, clearly it's fast enough.
Yeah, good racing, guys. That was fun.
We never gave up. Because that was disaster waiting to happen. At 11 incidents, I'll lose a little SR. I was already at 499, so I'll lose a little SR. But I really look forward to racing this car at Suzuka. Because I'm very curious to see what the tires are. Because we remember we did a stint and a half. So that's the tires when I came in and basically did a 75% stint. Okay, let's go. Okay. I'm white arcing this because I can.
Pit box is early. Be ready.
All right. So let's look at lap 79, 80. Okay. Here we go. So there's Matthew. Okay, here we go. And so what happened here is target fixation. Now, they don't realize, and this is where a spotter has to say, hey, that guy is racing hard because he's trying to catch 33rd. So let's fast forward this. Oh, I have committed. Oopsie. Oh, here we go. Let's analyze this. Okay, here we go. Come in. There's the wiggle. He's following the line. Okay. I've now caught the car. There it is. You have seen this. Has he hit the brakes? He's at 151. I'm at 128. He's accelerating. He's now seeing me wiggle. He's still accelerating. That's on him. He has seen me wiggle and chose to accelerate. So I want to put it in the cockpit because I want all of you to learn this. Those who's watching this, I want you all to learn this. This is important. I might, but basically car 6 sent it in a tower and just spun me, and then I got collected by a second car, and that was it. All right, here we go. Here's a cockpit. I'm going to back it up a little bit. Here we go.
Oh, you got that.
Right there. So the issue is when I wiggle, I get closer to him. Okay. And he's accelerating. Okay. And I did hit my brakes. He's at 133. I tap there. All he's got to do is coast. I have tapped the brakes to catch the slide. He did that to himself. That's why. So, all things considering, I'm really happy with that. Let's see if the UI thingamabob works.
Yep.
Hey, there's hope for me yet.
So we got your
Yee.
stats, race results.
Yep. So let me
Yes.
hold on one second here. This window is okay. I gotta fix the window. Work in progress. All right. So, as you're saying, Nathan, have at it.
SR 0.
I'm surprised.
IR drop. You're still net gain minus 13.
So that cancels out my Le Mans game.
How many did you gain in Le Mans?
Like 9 or 10. So
Yeah.
pretty much breaks even. Note the DQ by, and this is why you always keep it DQ, DQ, DQ. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this goes away. 5 DQs, folks. Now, what we want to look at is how many drive-throughs. So 25 is a drive-through. This team almost had a drive-through. This team had a drive-through. So that's 1 drive-through. 2 drive-throughs. 3 drive-throughs. 4 drive-throughs. This one almost had a drive-through. Drive-through, 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 drive-through.
So where did you end up finishing?
35th,
Whoever does that.
only losing 13.
Hey, that's good.
Yeah. So drive-through, drive-through,
34th.
drive-through. Say again?
You finished 34th.
Yes, that's right. Because of the DQ.
Yep.
And drive-through, 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 and DQ, mind you. And then down here, drive-through. So safe racing is still good racing.
Mm-hmm.
Keep that in mind. So I'm in the dark. Look, I'm in the dark. I can do shadow puppets. But anyway, thanks for everybody coming out. We found our way and saved what was a disaster of a race. But we saved it. Onward to Suzuka. So good luck to Soul tomorrow during her run. But as always, take care of yourselves, take care of one another. God bless. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.